Hey guys, it's Keon the Movie King. If you smell sorry about that, I kind of carried it away. It's Keon the Movie King, and I'm going to be reviewing Bloodfather. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mel Gibson is back, and I mean when he's back being a badass. Bloodfather is directed by John Richard. John Richard. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I suck at saying names. Just know that I suck at saying names. But I believe he's a French director that directed Assault on Precinct 13, the John Carpenter remake, which I didn't mind. Out of all the John Carpenter remakes, I mean, how many have there been? But I know The Fog was terrible. But let's not carry away. That was not a bad remake. But let's talk about Bloodfather. Now, I know I mentioned above that this is a rant. It's not a rant that what you think it is. I'll get into that a little bit later. I just want to talk about the movie a little bit, then we'll get down to the rant. Mel Gibson plays the character of Link, an ex-con. He's a recovering alcoholic, has a missing daughter, lives in a trailer, does tattoos, but he still has time to work the fuck out because he's jacked. His daughter, who's played by Erin Morty, whatever her name is, plays Lydia, is a missing kid. He hasn't seen his daughter for a couple years now because he was locked up, and he's a deadbeat dad. Let's face it, he's a deadbeat dad. She is caught up in some bad situation with the wrong kind of guys. I have no idea why she would hang around a guy that has tattoos on his face and looks cross between Freddy Krueger and Ted Bundy. Anyways, she gets caught up in a bad situation, and she called her father, who she hasn't talked to for a long time, a couple years, and needs his help. That's when the story becomes a BA story. A badass story. Now, I don't want to give too much details because I believe this is a movie that you should go out and check out, rent it, buy it. I believe it's on the Red Box, so go check it out and watch for yourself. The cinematography in the movie, the director really captured the desert and made the desert look beautiful. There was no shaky cam, which I'm glad about. There's not that much action. I mean, that's the only minor problem I had. I mean, the story is nothing like Oscar worthy. It's a simple story. He's trying to save his daughter away from these guys that are trying to go after her because of the situation that occurred. Not trying to give out spoilers. When the action does take place, Mel Gibson, he's a savage. He's a fucking savage. A little nitpick I have about the movie is it was too short. I mean, I wish it was a little bit longer, and the only reason why is because Mel Gibson's character in this movie is so intriguing. Mel Gibson has always been a great actor. I mean, he really gets into the character that he's playing. I mean, even the garbage of Expendables 3, the best part of Expendables 3, no matter what anybody says, was Mel Gibson. I mean, come on, he was. I mean, that little scene with him and Sylvester Stallone in the car, wow. But when Mel Gibson gets into his rage mode in Bloodfather, I'm telling you, it's hardcore. You could feel it. I can feel it! He's jacked in this movie. I was looking forward to this movie. The time when I believe Expendables 3 was getting worked on, and it took a long time to be coming. I believe this is based off a book. I have not read the book of Bloodfather, so you can let me know down below if it was, I mean, better than the movie or what. I mean, usually books are better than the movie, so I don't know, but the book didn't have Mel Gibson. It didn't have Mel Gibson. Now, I just want to push this review out of the way. I'll give you my rating. I give this movie a solid B. The reason why I'm not going to give it a higher score than that is because, I mean, it's a simple story. I mean, there's nothing new about it. It's just so great to see Mel Gibson in this kind of role. And, it wasn't long, it's really short. There wasn't that much action, but when the action did place, oh, Mel Gibson, book. The rating I'm going to give Bloodfather is solid B. Solid B. Now, let me get down to my rant. That's what I want to get down to. Let me talk about this. This movie didn't look cheap. No. It didn't look like the typical Nicolas Cage direct-to-DVD movie that you see out there, like The Trust or whatever. I like Nicolas Cage, but it ain't no face off. But This movie did not look cheap. It was well acted. Even the girl that played the daughter, she did a great job. Everybody in it. I mean, the villains were mediocre, but Mel Gibson is his movies are going direct to DVD. They're not getting shown in theaters. I believe it was a limited run when when it was on theaters. I have no idea. I know over here in Washington it was went straight to VOD, which is sad because we are not getting the chances to watch great movies of Mel Gibson in theaters. I mean, we're not getting that opportunity anymore because of all the shit he did in the past. Which is kind of funny because it kind of trips me out, to be honest, because we have shows on TV like the Kardashians, and didn't Kim Kardashian really get famous because she was sucking on Ray J's pee-pee? Then we have like teen moms. So basically, if you're under 18 years old, let's say you're 16 or 15 and you get pregnant, you could be a star. You can be a teen mom. So we get the chance to promote those kind of shows, and those shows get shown on TV, but Mel Gibson, because he was drunk and he made a mistake and he said something that he shouldn't have said, his movies don't get shown in theaters. I mean, Hacksaw Ridge, his movie that he's directing, it's funny because on it they don't even say his name on it. They just say directed by Braveheart. It's directed by the guy that made Braveheart, whatever. They say that, but they don't say Mel Gibson because, you know why? Because nobody's going to go see it because of this whole, like, oh my god, he's an evil man, but not Kim Kardashian. Let's make her president. It just makes me, it's just so confused. I mean, we get these shitty movies that get shown in theaters, like shitty ass movies. We get Independence Day, the whatever sequel old that I heard many bad things about. But this movie gets rejected because of Mel Gibson. I heard they're making a Jeepers Creepers 3, and didn't that director, isn't he a pedophile? Isn't that true? But his movie's gonna get shown in theater, guarantee it's gonna get shown in theater. But I mean, being a pedophile is fine, but when you're drunk and you say something naughty, your movies can't get shown in theaters. I don't understand. I really don't understand. This movie should have been shown in theaters. It's a great movie, and hopefully Hacksaw Ridge does great in theaters. I mean, hopefully it does, so then we get the opportunity to see Mel Gibson movies more. It's just sad, and I'm gonna say free Mel. That's how I'm gonna end this. Is free Mel Gibson. Check out the movie. Check it out. I'm not a fanboy of Mel Gibson. I do like his movies. I do have a lot of his movies, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm just saying that it just makes no sense. Let me know down below. I mean, put all your hate mail speeches down below and hit the like button if you're a badass. Subscribe if you're a badass. If you like to go down on elephants, click the dislike button. I mean, everybody has their fetish. So if you like to go down on elephants on your free time, click that dislike button. If you're a BA, click that like button and subscribe to the Movie King. I am